Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 8 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. Today we're talking about a framework. I mentioned it a couple of times so far on the challenge, so I'm going to dig a little deeper into it. And today we're going to look at the different areas of the life framework, and we're going to prioritize them based on what's most important to you. I'm going to do the same thing. In my book, I already put the initials for each of the life framework areas. Apologize in advance. I don't know where I set my graphic. I record on my Android phone, and so everything is backwards. When I show something like this, it's all backwards, right? But I wrote backwards. I learned to write backwards over the last couple of years of making videos, and I wrote out the graphics of the different life framework areas, and I'll make sure I find that today and share it tomorrow, because I think it helps to visually see the list of the 9 things versus trying to remember and write them down. I'm going to say them slowly today so you can write them down, because once you learn them, they're just automatic. I remember the first 7: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution. Those, it took me a while to remember them, but once I got used to it, they just automatically pop up now. And then I added, of course, communication and confidence. So again, physical well-being and health, mental well-being and health, emotional well-being and health, spiritual well-being and health, financial well-being and health, relationships, and I guess healthy relationships, but relationships, contribution, how we show up in the world, our legacy, are we putting good into the world or just taking things out of the world? That's we'll talk about that in detail we'll spend a whole month on each one of these areas of the life framework. That's why I want to cover them now. January, we're going to do just an overview, throw a ton of tools and things at you. And then in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, we're going to go deep into each of these 9 areas and aspects of the life framework and how we achieve our goals and objectives specifically in that area. Now, we're not going to only work on those areas during those months. We're going to set things up, and it's going to be cumulative so that by October, you will have an incredible framework that you can use, and the tools and the strategies, everything you need to make sure that your goals start to become automatic for you. Achieving them does. Setting them and achieving them. So, and then communication and confidence. So there's 3 C's at the end. I added a couple during the pandemic because I saw a need in myself and in other people to really focus on those core skills, those core areas of communication and confidence, self-confidence, because they impact each of the other areas and aspects of our life, just like our physical health does, and our mental health, and our spiritual health, and our emotional health, etc. So today, all we're going to do is think about each of those 9 areas, write down each of the 9 areas, and then to you right now, and it might change a month from now. Something might happen. Maybe you get in an accident or something, knock wood, heaven forbid, no, but maybe you break your leg or something, and so physical was way down on your list, but all of a sudden, physically recuperating is high up on your list. So you're just going to rate these from 1 to 9. What is the most important to you? And I always give the most important thing to me a 1, then 2, 3, 4, all the way to 9. That's all you have to do. And if you want to share in the comments below the video, you can just share done, or you can share your number 1 thing. It's up to you. I guess I'm curious about your number 1 area that you want to work on right now, because maybe that's how we'll decide what order we go in for the life framework. Because guess what? It doesn't matter which order we go in. This is just physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. That's just a random order. There's no real, you don't have to do the physical before you do the mental, before you do the emotional. There's no stacking. We really need to work on all of them simultaneously to get what we want in life. So any questions about this, hit me up. I will order mine, put mine in order as of today, and I'll share all of mine in the comments below. That way you have a list of all the different life framework areas, the different 9. And again, different people use different life frameworks. Maybe you just want to use health, wealth, and relationships. Maybe you want to use, I know people that have 6, 7, 12. Some people have 25 different life areas that they look at and they set goals in and stuff. To me, that's too many. Even 9 has been a challenge for me to set them and do them in all those areas. But what I do is I set overlapping long-term legacy goals, and by working on one, it automatically works on another area of my life, and that makes it easier to manage and handle. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. Any questions, please ask. That's what I'm here for. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.